Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Redux version, normal difficulty. I'm your host, Colors Phase, episode 74. We have to level our character up. Our main character, Eldritch Knight, 10. He's a level 10 Eldritch Knight now. That's as many levels as he can put into Eldritch Knight, so now we'll have to start putting points into something else. Gets level 7 spell. Banishment would be nice if only it worked. When you read the description for it, and I'm not going to choose it, well, so I can read the description. Banishment spell is a more powerful version of the dismissal spell that enables you to force extra planar creatures out of your home plane, and it as many as 2 hit dice of creatures per caster level can be banished in a 30-foot radius, and creatures who are closest to the burst point of origin are affected first. And then if they fail a will save, they go back to their proper plane. And so, like everything else in this game that requires a will save, if you don't really have the talents invested in making people fail their will saves, then it really doesn't work at all. So I'm not going to mess with it. Anyway, there are a bunch of different spells, but at level 7, I feel like I have enough spells that are useful. Same thing with this level 6, level 5. It's really about what's left that I want to grab. Level 4, I don't have a lot of spells. I'd kind of like to grab Dimension Door, and then I don't want to take Banishment. That's actually, yeah, level 4, right? Yeah, level 4 Dimension Door. And then there are a couple other choices in here. The one spell that I kind of do want to take that's high level and try is Ice Body. It's a spell Camellia. It grants you a bunch of things. Immunity to cold, which is really useful later because there are a lot of creatures that want to use cold damage later in this game. Makes you immune to ability, score damage, blindness, critical hits, disease, drowning, electricity, poison, stunning, and all spells or attacks that affect your physiology or respiration because you have no physiology or respiration. The part that confuses me is it says your unarmed attack deals damage equal to a club sized for you plus 1 point of cold damage, and you're considered armed when making unarmed attacks. If this removes my weapons, then I'm not going to be very happy. I don't really want to use that. Anyway, since I don't have a lot of spells left here that I really want to take, so I'm going to grab it and try it. But that's one of those things where it's really confusing. It says your unarmed attack. Okay, but what if I don't use unarmed attacks? I wish it would be more explicit about you can no longer use weapons. You only have an unarmed attack when you're doing this. Because, like, I read Dragonkind for a long time and thought, oh, that's a really awesome spell. I want that. And then, unfortunately, I learned the hard way that that was sucky. So we're going to do some stuff here. Obviously, we want to take Wizard all the way up to get level 9 spells, even though for this particular class they're not the greatest thing in the world. But then we still want to start adding Slayer. And the reason is because it's going to add all this backstab attack damage, and it has a base attack bonus of a fighter all the way up. So you can see it, base attack bonus 6, 7, 8. It goes with every level. So it's just like a fighter in that respect. And we get extra sneak attacks along the way. And we get steady targets along the way. So that's what we're going to want to do with this class. Obviously, I want to go down here and finish out the Thessalonian Specialist. But this is for more damage because I'm mostly a melee creature. This is going to be great. And from a role-playing perspective, the Arcane Enforcer is pretty cool in that it grants you a Arcana Pool, Arcane Reservoir, and Arcanist exploits, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of neat, but the problem is it stretches out your sneak attack to every 4th level, which really sucks. And if you're, well, let's see. Are they all every 4th level? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Maybe they are all every 4th level. Maybe I just don't remember this correctly. That would be the case. They're every 4th level. Okay, gives Slayers every 4th level. So what happens if you do this? You lose... What you lose is... Yeah, you get your Arcanist exploits. You lose Slayer talents, which I don't really care about. You get a Slayer talent there. Slayer can select a ranger combat style, such as archery or 2-weapon fighting. Well, we have already got that. And gains a combat feat from... See, so those aren't as important to me. The Spawn Slayer is... Slayer talent, sneak attack, Slayer talent. So you get studied Spawn Large. So a Spawn Slayer specializes in fighting against larger single targets. Its 5th level is larger, blah, 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 blah. It gets additional bonuses to large creatures. And you do end up fighting a lot of large creatures. Gain leverage when performing a combat maneuver, which we don't do, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I don't really care about that. The Vanguard one is very cool, especially where my character is like an out front leader type. This is kind of cool. You get some teamwork feats. Receives a teamwork feat as a bonus feat. Vanguard Tactician at 2nd level of Vanguard reaches a teamwork feat as a bonus feat. He must blah, blah, blah. Allies. So once per day as a standard action, the Vanguard can grant one of his teamwork feats to all allies within 30 feet who can see and hear him. Allies retain the use of this bonus feat for 3 rounds plus 1 round for every 2 levels the Vanguard possesses. This is really cool because then, you know, everybody's got outflank and precise strike because that's just what we did. But there are actually some other cool teamwork feats that we don't really have invested in the party. And this is a way to let this character take it and then grant it to everybody else and use it. Some really cool defensive ones. I'm actually going to go Vanguard. I'm going to try that out. I'm really curious to try it. I want to see how it works. So, stealth. All right. So then we get to this part. Okay. What are we going to choose here? Oh wow, I can't believe I haven't gained critical focus plus source circumstance bonus to attack rolls made to confirm critical hits. I haven't taken that yet. Are you kidding? Okay. It's so you can see we're gaining levels, like a lot of levels, which is really funny. Slayer, let's see. What else does the Slayer get? At level 2, we get our first Vanguard Tactician. Yeah, I want to take this to level 2, maybe level 3 even, get the next sneak attack, and then we'll start punking points back into Spellcraft. Gets his dex up. It's really fun to get to go to level 40 and everybody else gets to stay at level 20. And so here's the first teamwork feat, and there's some really cool ones in here. Seize the moment is really cool. When an ally who has this feat confirms a critical hit against an opponent that you also threaten, you make an extra attack of opportunity. Della, of course, crits a lot, so this is really... And so do we. Let's see. Shield wall isn't as useful, but... Combat maneuvers. Whenever you are adjacent to an ally who also has his feat, you gain a +2 competence bonus on all combat maneuver checks. This bonus increases to +4 when attempting to break free from a grapple back to back. While you are flanked and adjacent to an ally with this feat, you receive a +2 circumstance bonus to AC against attacks. That's really nice. Allied spellcaster. Whenever you are adjacent to an ally who also has his feat, you receive a +2 bonus to concentration checks. So, and shake it off. You gain a +1 bonus on saving throws per ally to a maximum of 4, which is really nice. So I'm going to grab Seize the Moment first, and that becomes something we can share, which is really nice. So let's grab the 3rd level Slayer Vanguard so we can get another point of precision damage. Be really cool. Okay, and then another feat. Amazingly, I don't have Die Hard yet, so I should probably take that, but there are also a couple of other neat ones here. More resistant to enchantment spells because of improved elven immunities and improved blind fight. Don't lose your dexterity bonus to armor class, and the attacker doesn't get the usual +2 bonus for being invisible against... I'm going to take that. That's... Gosh, there are a lot of invisible creatures that want to backstab the heck out of you as you go along there, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to poke some more points into Thessalonian Specialist. Let's see. Am I going to do that? Yeah, I should until I get level 9 spells. I'll get level 9 spells and then we'll probably call that one quits. There, as an Eldritch Knight, there's just not a lot of awesome level 9 spells. Angelic Aspect Greater. Fantastic spell at level 8. I'm definitely taking that. Here's what I was talking about earlier with Dragonkind. I started reading this spell. Keep in mind that my Dungeons and Dragons experience is not what it is for everybody else. So I don't have the ability to, I don't have the brain power to just memorize every single spell in the game and keep it in my head at all times. Some people that I know who play the tabletop version, especially, they're just like a walking encyclopedia. They know all this stuff by heart. I'm reading this spell. Look at this. You gain the following abilities: a plus 10 size bonus to strength, plus 10 8 bonus to constitution, a plus 10 8 form natural armor bonus to AC, immunity to difficult terrain, blind sense with a range of 60 feet, a breath weapon, damage reduction 10 magic, frightful presence, and immunity to 1 element. Your movement speed is increased. You also gain a bite, 2 claws, and 2 wing attacks, and 1 tail slap attack. I read all of that and I'm like, yeah, but all I cared about, me, dummy me, all I care about is, but yeah, but do I still get to use my weapons? Because my kukris, everything revolves around me dual wielding my kukris. And so you actually do. You transform into a dragon, so forget about using weapons. And it doesn't say there. And I really wish Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinders would do this for people like me who just don't know the rules inside and out. I wish it would just say, you don't get to use your weapons. I mean, it should be implied, I guess. I'm sure a lot of people are like, yeah, but it's implied. You're changing into a dragon. Okay, but I'm thinking maybe I get all of these benefits without losing the ability to use my weapons, but it's not true. You actually transform into a dragon. So, see, when it says you take the form of a huge dragon-like creature, I guess you should just automatically assume from that you're not going to use weapons, but it'd be really neat if you could get all that stuff and not actually change your shape, just get the benefits of being like a dragon. Iron Body. This one is interesting. Transform. You gain damage reduction 15 to adamantine. You're immune to blindness, critical hits, ability score damage, blah, 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 blah. A whole bunch of stuff. You have acid and fire resistance. You gain a plus 6 enhancement bonus to strength, but you take a minus 6 penalty to dex, which is crappy. So, yeah. And your arcane spell failure with chance of 35 and a minus 6 armor check penalty, as if you were clad in full plate. No. So, we're not going to do that. Sea Mantle is really cool. So, this is another great one. I was saying there are not a lot of great spells up to level 9. Well, there are at least 2 for level 8, which is cool. You sheathe yourself in a training column of pure elemental water. You can see, hear, and breathe normally with the sea mantle, but attacks against you are treated as if you were under the surface of the water. You gain improved cover, 8 cover bonus to AC, and a cover bonus is like as unique as it gets when it comes to a bonus. It's not going to clash with anything. Plus 4 bonus on reflex saves against foes that do not have freedom of movement effects. You also gain immunity to fire. And the cover granted by the sea mantle does not enable you to make stealth checks or prevent attacks of opportunity. Magical attacks against you are unaffected unless they require attack rolls. I mean, the bonus to AC there, that's just fantastic. I love it. So we're going to take that. All right, and then Eldritch Knight, you're done. Let's see if we can get to level 9 here. 2 more levels of this, and we'll get a Wizzy level. And amazingly, I haven't taken Die Hard yet, so we're going to take that. Level 8. Now, Summon Monster, we definitely want. And then I'm torn between something like Shadow Evocation, which I don't have any specialization in illusion, so it's probably not going to be useful. But Rift of Ruin is pretty cool. I'm going to take that as a level 8 spell. Not that I'll get a chance to use it very often. But let's get to level 9 spells and see what kind of beautiful things can happen here. Lots of leveling up. Okay, so level 9. Mind Blank, Communal. Since that's our Abjuration spell, we kind of have to take that. And then, probably, There's Tsunami is fantastic. We definitely want Summon Monster. Um, Fiery Body transforms you into a living flame. You are immune to blindness, critical hits, etc. You take 150 as much damage from cold as normal. You have a +6 bonus to your dexterity. Your unarmed attack. See, so it says your unarmed attack. I assume that means that I can't use weapons. Heroic Invocation. Using your words of ancient power, you bestow heroic powers on all creatures subject to the spell to gain a +4 morale bonus on attack and damage rolls, and become immune to fear and charm effects. Oh, well, that's enough of a reason to take that. Okay. So, I'm going to start poking more points. Let's see, do we just want to go 10 levels into... No. I don't think I need any more level 9 spells. I think I'd like to just keep poking points into offense. That's what I did last time, and it made... The last time I went Legend Mythic Path, and it just made the character an absolute beast. So... Greater Blind Fight. Very nice. Don't lose your dexterity, but yeah. I'm gonna grab that one. Let's grab that. Keep going at how many levels do I get all at one time in this deal? I certainly don't get all 40 in one shot, do I? Because I'm at what? I'm at 10, 18, 23, 24, 25, 26. I'm at level 26. Oh my. I'm going to get several, aren't I? It's going to be fun. Get another precise attack damage +6 here. I think I'm going to grab the improved elven immunities. And then we get this stuff, Slayer talents. So there's all this stuff like uncanny dodge. That would probably be really good. Yeah. Character, yeah, don't lose my dexterity bonus. I want that. I want uncanny dodge because I don't have anything like that. So base attack bonus just keeps going up. This character just becomes really, really cool. I'm anxious to see how it plays on core difficulty at this point in the game. Because this is pretty awesome. And then for this... Okay, now I think I need to take an ability that goes with sneak attack. And so this is cool. You could take one of these like sickening critical, staggering critical, or there was one up here, blinding critical. There's a bunch of different options. So the question is which one to take, which one is best, between like blinding and let's make this easier. Critical, if we could spell. So there's these blinding critical, sickening critical, staggering critical, tiring critical. Those are your options. Stagger it goes against fortitude. Sickening becomes sickened for 1 minute, and it doesn't have a save. Blinding critical has a fortitude save as well, but again, it's 10 plus your base attack bonus, and our base attack bonus is going to be pretty high. Blinding is really cool because basically you become 50% concealed to the enemy, and they lose their dexterity bonus to AC if they have any, and it just makes their life hell. So I kind of like that one. I'm going to take that one. And then we get another one here. So focusing attack. Whenever the character is sickened and hits a creature with a melee attack that does sneak attack damage, the character is no longer sickened. This is really funny. This is like... These focusing attack ones I think instead of calling them focusing attack, they should have called them Three Stooges. Because it's like, if your party member is sickened, you hit them and they're no longer sickened. But you're going to do damage to them. And I'm going to do a lot of damage. I'm probably going to kill my teammate instead of... So yeah, they're not going to be sickened because they're going to be dead. It's like the Three Stooges. Boop, zap, wop, doop. Oh. It's like, what the hell? This is just one of the goofiest things in all of Pathfinder. That's so strange to me that it's even in the game. What the hell? When the character is shaken and hits a creature with a melee attack that does sneak attack damage, the character is no longer shaken. It's like, okay, so it's when I'm shaken and I hit a creature with a melee attack that does sneak attack damage, I'm no longer shaken. So I gotta attack something that does sneak attack damage. This is just weird. These are weird. I'd take those out of the game. Those are just dumb. Alright. The rogue with his talent gains bonus on saving throws against mind affecting conditions equal to their dexterity modifier. I'd kind of like to have that. I'm kind of tired of being my character drooping over every now and then because of some mental thing. So that happens. I'm curious how many levels we get to take here at this juncture in the game. This is interesting. So back up here, Slayer, Vanguard. At 10, what is this? We gain advanced talents. Ooh. Advanced talents. Alright. I'm going to find something else to spend points on. I think what I'm going to do is add to my will saves. Again, I'm just trying to get to the end game here and have like the best chance to totally kick things in the butt there. Dispelling attack. An opponent that is dealt a sneak attack by the character with this ability is targeted. Dispel magic effect in one of the spell effects active on the target. Caster level for this abilities. I mean, that's pretty cool. Crippling strike. A character with this ability can sneak attack opponents with such precision that the blow weakens and hamper them. An opponent damaged by one of her sneak attacks also takes -2 strength damage. That's really awesome. You also get improved evasion. Got a bunch of chances to do all this stuff down here. So, weakening wound. You can reduce their damage reduction. You can get Vanguard Tactician and an additional use per day of the Vanguard Tactician ability. I mean, that's really cool. It's just a bunch of opportunists. The character can make an attack of opportunity against an opponent who has just been struck for damage in melee by another character. This attack counts as an attack of opportunity for that round and can't be used more than once per round. That's pretty awesome too. So anybody else smacking something, I get an attack of opportunity. That's pretty awesome. I kind of want this crippling strike though. Although an extra attack would be better than a crippling strike, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's take that. Opportunist. That seems pretty badassery. Okay. I'm going to close the interface. I want to see how many more levels do I get? Am I taking them all at once? Because right now he's what? He's level 28, 31. He's level 31 and we're still going. Look at his attacks now. His attack is 52. Hers is 36. I mean, that's... This is what's cool. His worst offhand attack is 27. I mean, that's just awesome. That's just awesome. We're going to keep going because I just want to hit everything. I'm just going to keep taking Slayer because I just want to crush everything. So... I'm sorry this is going to take so long. The beginning of this episode is going to be like, what the heck? Okay, so that's it. Now we really are. We're done. Okay. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. 32 levels. We got 8 more to go. Character is just going to mow things down. Alright, so Mind Blank, Communal. Let's grab Heroic Invocation. Flay for Purpose? I can't believe I still get the Necromancer spells. The Lich spells. The Mythic Lich spells as I go up. That seems like it should be... That seems wrong to me. And I don't know, maybe Alcat's like, no, you chose Lich at the beginning. We're going to let you keep having them. It's a bonus. And it's cool, but it still seems wrong to me. Every creature has a purpose in life, and that is to serve you. The target is affected by repurpose, except the damage is... Oh, yeah, okay. Negative Eruption. All affected undead creatures. So that's if you want to carry around an undead army with you. Corrupt Magic. Dispel magic, but it can dispel multiple spells, starting with the highest level spells and proceeding to lower level spells. Additionally, the target receives -1 penalty to attack and damage for every dispelled effect. This is a fantastic spell. This is basically, oh gosh. There was a spell in Baldur's Gate 2 and Dungeons and Dragons 2.5 that did this. It had the little symbol like a wrapped up whip. And that was the whole idea, was that it would do exactly as this is describing. These are the kinds of spells that I miss, is this whole magic counter magic thing. Oh, I need another spell in level 8 so I can grab Abjuration, don't I? Okay, I'll have to put some points into that then. I'll have to, yeah. Okay, so Summon Monster or Sea Mantle is great. Yeah, you got to have that. Rift of Ruin, though, I'm going to go with Summon Monster, I think. Legendary Proportions. Oh, yeah. We got to have all the summons. This is madness. Circle of Clarity. We've got that. Restore Undead. Fully heals all allied undead creatures. We won't have those. So I'm going to get my spellbook prepped here. Alright, I went through all my spells and got my spells largely done. Let's get out of this place. How the heck do we get out of here? What's the easiest way out? It must be this. Oh, there's a area exit. Fantastic. Yeah, so Act 5 with our character completely done up now. So we need to get out of here. All the way up to the northern gates. Oh, no, we're going to be slowed down a little bit. Lower religion check save. What's that for? Oh, he's got a little dinghy here. Some strength damage. Well, we'll fix that for him. Get back onto the main path here. Figure out what all we need to do. Bunch of quests to do, of course. Arushale. Okay. Yeah, you've got some problems here, don't you? So what's your journal say? Oh my goodness. City of Locust. Sarkoris is gone, wiped off the face of Galarian, but one small part is still holding on. There, in the proud shrine hidden from sight, secrets are being kept that could benefit the Abyss as well as Galarian. The only question is who will reach those secrets first. Find Mutasafan. Mutasafan, an ambitious demonic alchemist, has discovered a special place in the Whirlwind that he believes to be of importance, the Shrine of Pelura. The commander should make haste and find it, given that Mutasafan typically leaves nothing but ashes in his wake. Okay. Ramin mentioned the name Mutasafan and left Dresden in search of a waterfall. Scouts have reported large demon forces on the move near a drained lake in the heart of the Whirlwind, south of Dresden. So we should do that. Companion quests, of course, there's the whole Nenio thing. Finian's Awakening. Yes, we have to find the Bladesmith and crush him. Visit the Hell Knight outpost with Regil. Talk to Anivia. Bring Dayrin to the place marked by the Inquisitor, and talk to Sol in Dresden. Okay, so lots of stuff. And then errands. Storyteller is ready to revive an ancient artifact. Is he now? Okay. And then there's all of these. Find Queen Galfrey. Find the entrance to the Ineluctable Prison. Go to the Dragon Burial Ground. That's a fun one. It's just like there's only a bazillion things to do, right? So, Partey. What do we want to do? Probably go back to Dresden, eh? Party teleportation. Let's go to Dresden. Someone's on the road. Let's see if it's one of the guys that gives us a mask. For Nenio's quest. I don't think we have all the masks yet. I think we might only have like 2 of them. Oh, no, what is this? It's okay. So, Crusader, brothers and sisters, I'm having a vision. I see her. I see the holy martyr. There she is, standing before me as if she were alive, just like in her sacred image. A dirty, exhausted fighter with rusted armor jabs his finger at Ember, staring at her so intently that his eyes seem to almost bulge out of their sockets. Hey, Toil, look over there. It's definitely her. Don't be Oh, I see her too. And who's that next to her? Is that the commander? A heavy-set female tiefling with broken horns and a convict brand on her cheeks takes a hesitant step toward you. Yes, it's them. I swear by the holy tears of the martyr, it's really them. Turta, the bricklayer who once stormed into your room to tell you Ember had been abducted, looks at you in awe. What are you talking about? I'm not a vision. I'm alive. Instead of answering, Toil falls on her knees before Ember and the others follow her example. What are you doing? Stand up. Stand up now. We'll do whatever the holy martyr asks of us. Why are you calling Ember the holy martyr? Everyone knows Ember perished in the abyss along with the commander and her other disciples and thus became a martyr. Well, or so everyone thought until today. We really were in the abyss, but we're back now. What do you mean by disciples? Since when am I her disciple? Aren't you? You traveled in her party, listening to her preaching, fought evil at her side. I think we learned something from each other, Ember says, apologetically. Okay. What happened to your horns? I broke them off. The woman touches an uneven stump with her finger. I'm human, not a demon. No matter what they say, I'm a human. Where are you going? We are going to the unholy altar of Baphomet, the one shattered by the tears of our Ember the Righteous. The surviving Templars, led by the demon Thasgarod, decided that it was time to repair it and start offering up sacrifices again since she was no longer here. They started with our former cultists. They keep them captive and kill them one by one. We don't abandon our own people. We're going to free them and shatter the altar into dust while we're at it, along with the demon and his minions. I won't lie to you, Commander. We could really use some help, but we have no time to gather reinforcements. Every hour we delay could mean a death sentence for one of our brothers and sisters. If you and the preacher decide to help us, we will be grateful till the end of our days. If not, well, we'll somehow have to handle it on our own. We'll help, won't we? Alright, now go. I wish you luck in battle. I'll come to your aid. That's a weirdly phrased sentence there. You start with the affirmative, people, when you're writing these things. Start with the affirmative. Make it easy for the player to say, what's the correct response that I want here? What's the one I want? Yes, I want to come help. This line could be written better. Thank you, Commander. Both you and Ember, the righteous on our side, we cannot lose. Bless us, O righteous one. I am not a goddess to dole out blessings, but I wish you success. Very nice. Start with the affirmative. I will come help, but I have pressing matters. Tell me where this is, and I will come to you right away and help. But don't start with the I'm leaving. Alright, so where are these things? They're somewhere. We gotta go help these people somewhere. Gray boar. The gray boar. Okay, so there's a shallow grave over here. You can procure some reagents here. Okay, so that sounds like just it's strictly a reagent spot on the map. All those could really go away. Dragon Burial Ground. It's way up there. And the Hell Knight Outpost is right there. Yeah, but I have to have Regil in my party. That's like going somewhere and instead of putting on pants, putting on a dirty diaper. Ugh. Baphomet Shrine right there. Oh, let's see if we can make it out to there then. That's... how far away is that? It's not too far. Okay, so the day flipped over. We need to look at our army. What's going on with our army? They're just being there, not being strong. My gosh, look how weak they are. 109 archers. Oh man, we're so going to get smoked. Okay, well, it's really sad that you have to miss all that stuff. Oh, I have some ability damage too. Okay. DC 43. Yeah, okay. Plus 43 with a DC 10. I hope we're camouflaged then. I like Legend Mythic Path. This is just the way the game feels like it should be played. It just feels like you should have been able to choose Legend from early on and make levels at twice the speed of everybody else. That would have been heroic. Oh, that would have been the hero. New location discovered. The remains of a disgusting feast. Fun. Not really, but let's go over here. Enter the location. Let's see what we can do with these Baphomet cultists. We just eat it. It's Act 5. There's a ton of stuff to do in the journal. It's just about picking one thing at a time and marking it off your list. See them. Look, there they are. A demon. And Toil is there too, standing right in front of him. She doesn't seem scared at all. Bring them to me. Lord Baphomet will be pleased, especially after he sees the blood of the apostates. Yes, almighty Thasgarad. Did you really think you could just walk away from the cult? You belong to us forever. No one will save you now. Not gods, not people, not even your weak little preacher. These poor Templars continue to serve Baphomet. They do so many terrible things and don't understand they can stop at any time. They still don't understand, even when people who manage to mend their ways are standing right in front of them. It must be very stupid. Let's go over there. Hurry. The redeemed knights can't hold out for long. They need our help. And these stupid Templars. How can I make them see they are wrong? You still hope to persuade the Templars to repent? I don't want anyone to die. Each time we have to kill someone, it's not a victory, but a defeat. We lost someone who could have become our friend. I know this is war, and killing is part of war, but I'll save every person I can. There's a warm glow in Ember's eyes. She radiates goodness, but also such steadfastness that it's clear few people will find the words to contradict her. Forward, slaves of Baphomet. Prove to your master that you are worthy to serve him. Hold on, redeemed. Don't take a single step back. We have no right to lose this battle. Ember taught us to win despite fear and despair, and the situation is scary and desperate beyond belief, right? That means it's time to win. Don't give up. We're on our way. Yes, we are. All right. We gotta go rescue these people. Oh, Lord Baphomet, smite those pitiful freaks. Baphomet. Poor old Baphomet. Do you really hear us? Then I beg you, stop making these good people hurt others. Baphomet, hear our words. We mean no harm to you or these good people. Enough of war. Let us pray together for peace. Are they praying for Baphomet's salvation? Have they gone insane? Or have I been the insane one all this time? Yeah. Go, get him. We got who? I got a Templar over here. Oh, I was wondering if I could save them, but no. Oh, that guy got cut right in half, didn't he? Holy cow! What just happened there? Marilith Conqueror says, lunchtime. It's dine on mortal flesh. Oh, hello. With a carefree smile, Ember waves at the demons, like they're some friends she just saw at the state fair. I remember you. We met in the Purple City. She looks at one of the demons, a frail-looking creature whose horns have been broken off. How are your wounds? All healed up? It's that lunatic from Illusionera. Remember that crazy mortal who preached to us? Yeah, it's her, all right. You know what? Go ahead and slit my throat. Eat me. Do whatever, but I'm not gonna kill her. She's right, you know. What's the point of all this never-ending slaughter? Keep fighting the whole world if you want, but I'm done. Screw this invasion. Screw the world wound. And screw Baphomet twice over. Are you crazy? I'm gonna make you wish you never said that. Go on then. Kill me. Life in the abyss is no life at all. The girl's right. Better to live 5 minutes among mortals than return there with you, scum. Peace with mortals. Down with Baphomet. Friends, thank you. We won't let anyone hurt you. Thank you, little preacher, for opening our eyes. The demon turns to his former allies and bares his teeth. Well, who wants to be the first to attack the demon crusader? You guys are gonna get attacked, aren't you?
Attack!
You should haste all of us, 'cause that would be a cool thing to do. Amber, get up here, darling. Ooh, we need some McLovins, don't we? I'm just over here, just wreaking havoc. Okay. You need to do that again, and then everybody here needs a little bit of let's go fire resistance, cold, electricity. Do some basic buffs here.
I stand ready.
Because we want to be safe. Always be safe, folks. Alright, my darlings. Oh, and the demon is with us. That's awesome. Fantastic. We do have some loot, don't we? Okay. Let's go. They're gonna come with us? Sweet. What's going on over here? Ember's running off. Stop! The elf's sonorous voice echoes over the battlefield. All present, crusaders, templars, even demons, lower their weapons and turn to her in surprise. Listen to me. I was born the year this war began. I knew nothing about it, but my father told me that good people were going on a crusade to save the world from demons. So, we went too. And then my father died. But it wasn't demons who killed him. He was killed by some good knights who thought we were cultists. Stupid, right? Ember laughs, but tears roll down her cheeks. Since then, I've watched for many years good people die stupidly in this stupid war. They die from disease, from hunger, from weapons. They kill each other because demons order them to, or out of suspicion, or out of fear. Meanwhile, demons keep coming here from the abyss, and what do they get? A scrap of a wasteland, and then a quick death at the end of a crusader's sword? The world wound has brought no good to anyone. Not the crusaders, not the cultists, not the demons. So let's close it, all together, and finally end this war. Don't listen to this mortal fool. Bring me her head. Come on. Does anyone need me to repeat my orders? I'll devour the soul of anyone who dare raise a weapon against me, and I'll start with the traitors. I will no longer serve you. Curse you and your Baphomet. Down with Baphomet. Down with the Templars. We die today, we die as crusaders. I will devour your bodies and souls, and I'll start with this little piece of fluff. With a baleful glare at Ember, the demon raises his hands, and a ball of ghostly flame starts to form between them. Nocticula, get your paws off her, you scaly filth. Emerging out of nowhere, Nocticula moves a finger and the demon starts writhing in pain. He glances around the battlefield with interest. So, what do we have here? The preaching of a barefoot little beggar stops a battle, makes sinners repent, and turn demons to the side of good? How very interesting. I confess, girl, your words fail to impress me in Illusionera, but your deeds, they are intriguing. Hey, you rebels, what does this mean? Do you fear this tiny mortal more than Baphomet, Discari, and all the other demons of the abyss who will be displeased by your betrayal? No, lady in shadow. The voice of the demon is quiet but firm. We are not afraid of her, or them. We are no longer afraid of anything. We've been afraid our entire lives, but this mortal girl has healed our fear. Kill us if you want, but we will no longer follow anyone's orders. Nocticula looks at you thoughtfully. It's not often I come across things I do not understand. Would you be so kind as to explain what this girl thinks she is doing? She's already explained everything to you. Remember what she said to you the last time you met. I recall a great deal of crying and sniffling, with some incoherent rambling between sobs. What exactly was I supposed to explain to me? You there, child. What is this all supposed to mean? How do you make these hardened scoundrels, these blasphemers and murderers with blood dripping from their hands, repent? What makes even demons who've scarcely crawled out of the abyss take your side? The Redeemer Queen. Hello. Thank you for protecting me. Ember smiles and waves at Nocticula, who recoils. Why are you asking? You already know the answer. You're just afraid to accept it. Don't be afraid. What nonsense! First, don't you dare call me by that idiotic nickname. Second, I am afraid of nothing. And third, please do not think of me as your personal bodyguard from now on. The only reason I didn't allow him to burn you was because I wanted to understand what's going on here, and interrogating a pile of ashes would be a trifle inconvenient. You don't seriously think your sickly sweet whining would make me relinquish my demon lord throne, do you? You already know the answer, Redeemer Queen. I see you are not the same as you were in the Purple City. You've changed. In the name of all that is unholy. The demoness rolls her eyes. What was I thinking? What kind of answers could I expect from this feeble-minded creature? Since you're already here, perhaps you could help us with the battle. As if? Do your own fighting. With a contemptuous snort, Nocticula disappears. Ember happily claps her hands. Good queen. She pretends not to understand, but she understands everything. Tasgarad says, looks like everyone's brains have already been melted. Doesn't matter. I alone am strong enough to devour you all. Glory to Baphomet. Death to mortals. Actually, I don't think you are strong enough, but we're about to find out, so. Why don't we do something like this? Yeah, sure. I suggest you go over there and heal him. Where am I in all of this? Yeah, right there in the center. Good, that's where I need to be. Adding, yes, doing damage. Good. Smack him around there, will you? Oh yeah, baby. Oh. It's a Motown Monday.
It all worked out so strangely. We've killed many people. We've saved many people. These knights came here to kill each other, but instead, they became friends. Everyone is praising me, but I know I did nothing special. I just reminded them of something they already knew. And those demons. Back in the Purple City, they laughed at my words, but I saw they were listening. I believed they would one day remember my words and understand them. And it happened. If humans can stop being evil, so can demons. Even demon lords like the Redeemer Queen.
The Redeemer Queen. So you think Nocticula is now on the path of good?
Of course. She is very proud. She'd never say it out loud, but I see that she has changed. You know, I pray to the demon lords every day and ask them to come to their senses. Descari and Baphomet don't listen to me, but she's different. I know she hears everything. Maybe one day, not soon, but one day, she will get out of the abyss.
Well, another battle is behind us. It's time to prepare for the ones ahead.
Wait, what do you think? About me? About these nights? About everything that's happened?
I'm just glad you're in my party.
Yes, it's so good that we met. We've already done so much together. And we have so much more to do. You've always been there for me. When I was scared and when I was doubtful, you supported me. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be long dead. Thank you.
Now, you don't have to be dead. You just have to be a fire-burning witch. You just have to help me defeat evil. Well, this is something else. Oh, a bunch of loot there. Okay. Mythic Galbrae Zoraka. Wow. That was party time. Excellent. Is there... Oh, there's not... Oh, there is an exit out there. Cool. Okay. Well, the Baphomet cultists. All done. Hot dog. That's going to be a good place to end this episode. So much work to do left here in Chapter 5. So much, and especially the big, gigantic remains. Not the remains, the disgusting Nenio. What? Where is this army? Demon army's coming from there. Okay. It's coming up through here. It's going to go to Stone Maze, probably. So we're going to have to move. What's this other army? Oh, what did we get? Wow, it got Calavacuses. Jeez, that's cool. And we got some Hedge Knights. Huh. Okay. Well, in that case, they can hang out there at Calavacuses. That's pretty cool. This is going to be... Let's see. Uh-oh, it's doing the font thing again. So you can see that the font, for some reason, see, I don't understand that, but some reason it gets this really weird font, and then it's fine. I don't know how that other weird font comes in there, but it's really weird. It's bizarre. So they've got to be ready to fight. They're it's saying they're level 9. Man, that's sad. This is level 9, 109 marksman. Oof. Okay. Folks, thanks for watching. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know how your own games are going. I wish you happy gaming, and I will see you on the next episode as we forge ahead